The mindset that makes you untouchable in life. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed. You've been lied to, used, and doubted. You've been laughed at when you failed and ignored when you suffered. And now you carry the weight of all those moments like armor and chains at the same time. Heavy enough to slow you down. Hard enough to protect you. But you're still standing. That means there's still something left in you. That means you're not done yet. And I'm telling you right now, you can become untouchable. Not because you'll avoid pain, but because you'll master how you face it. Untouchable doesn't mean nobody hits you. It means nothing can break you. Most men crumble because their foundation is built on things they can't control. Approval, validation, comfort, applause. You take away a weak man's validation, and he collapses. You take away his comfort, and he panics. You take away his applause, and he forgets who he is. But an untouchable man? He builds his foundation where no one else can reach. Not in their hands, in his heart. Not in their opinion, in his code. Not in their praise, in his mission. The world can strip you bare, and you'll still be you. That's the power of this mindset. You don't cling to what they give you, so you don't fear when they take it away. You don't need their agreement, so you don't tremble when they oppose you. You don't build your identity on their love, so you don't die when they leave. When your identity is rooted in your own discipline, your own principles, your own mission, they can burn your house, drain your account, destroy your reputation. And you'll still wake up with fire in your chest. Why? Because they didn't give you your strength. So they can't take it away. Detach from what you can't control. Every day, men waste their soul energy on things beyond their reach. The weather, the economy, the gossip, the opinion of people who don't even respect themselves. And here's the truth, energy is finite. Every thought you spend on things you can't control is stolen from the things you can. You can't control whether they respect you, but you can control whether you respect yourself. You can't control whether they help you, but you can control whether you help yourself. You can't control how life hits you, but you can control whether you get up. And the man who masters that control becomes dangerous. Because life can't trap him. He is already free. Pain will happen. Weakness is a choice. An untouchable mindset is forged in pain. Not avoided. Not escaped. Embraced. You use it. You sharpen yourself with it. You let the cuts teach you. You let the betrayals harden you without making you bitter. Most men run from pain. They hide in distraction, drown in addiction, or beg for comfort. And that's why they stay breakable. Because they never learn to take the hit. But you take the hit. You don't whine. You don't post about it. You don't need pity. You absorb it like stone absorbs rain. It hits, it slides off, it leaves no mark. Respect is internal first, external second. An untouchable man doesn't chase respect from others. He earns it from himself first. Because self-respect is the mother of all respect. Without it, everything else is fake. You keep your word to you. You set your standard, and never lower it. You show up, even when no one's looking. You bleed in silence, because the work is its own witness. When you live like this, you develop a presence. People can sense it. It's not arrogance, it's certainty. The certainty of a man who doesn't need your crown, because he already wears his own. Your emotions obey you, not the other way around. Weak men live like emotional slaves. They feel angry, they lash out. They feel sad, they quit. They feel fear, they freeze. An untouchable man still feels all of it, anger, sadness, fear. But he owns them. They don't drive him, they serve him. Anger becomes fuel for discipline. Sadness becomes depth for empathy. Fear becomes a signal for preparation. You want to break a man? Control his emotions. You want to become unbreakable? Control your own. Silence is your greatest weapon. When you're untouchable, you don't need to explain yourself to everyone. You don't need to argue with fools. You don't need to defend your every move. You let them talk. You let them assume. You let them underestimate. And while they waste energy trying to figure you out, you're already 5 steps ahead. Executing in the shadows. Turning pressure into power. Purpose over pleasure. Always. If you want to be untouchable, your mission must outrank your mood. You don't train because you feel like it. You train because it's who you are. You don't work because it's easy. You work because it's necessary. You don't quit because it's hard. You push because you swore you would. This is why discipline is the bloodstream of an untouchable man. Without it, you're ruled by comfort. And comfort is the breeding ground of weakness. Your purpose becomes your fortress. Every brick is a choice you make that others won't. Every wall is built with hours they wasted. Every guard tower is raised by the nights you sacrificed. And when the storms hit, you don't beg for shelter. You are the shelter. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Hate will make you fragile. It chains you to what hurt you. It rots you from the inside. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's letting go of the poison before it kills you. It's refusing to give your enemies free rent in your head. You forgive, but you never forget. The lesson stays. The pain stays. But it stays as a weapon, not a wound. Loyal to your code. Unshaken by theirs. Every man who wants to break you will try one of 2 things. 1. They'll tempt you to break your code. 2. They'll shame you for keeping it. If you bend for applause, you're owned by it. If you bend for comfort, you're owned by it. If you bend for fear, you're owned by it. An untouchable man bends for nothing but the truth. Not popularity. Not safety. Not money. Because your code is your compass. Lose it, and you're just another man drifting. The real secret, you need nothing from them. The day you stop needing people to think you're right, to like you, to approve of you, is the day you become truly dangerous. Need makes you predictable. It makes you manipulable. It makes you fragile. When you need nothing, you can move in silence, stand in storms, and walk away from any table that disrespects your value. And that, right there, is untouchable. Final word, the world doesn't get softer. You get harder. Life will not stop testing you. It will not stop cutting you. It will not stop trying to see what you're made of. You can cry about it. Or you can turn yourself into something that cannot be broken. Control what you can. Detach from what you can't. Hold your code. Master your emotions. Bleed for your mission. Need nothing. Fear nothing. The man who lives by this doesn't walk into rooms wondering if they'll like him. He walks in knowing he can stand alone if they don't. That's untouchable.